new stuff, though.
Yeah, it's the Daily Line, and for that we welcome in SportsInfo.com lead handicapper Al DeMarco. One game in town, you can't get out of this one. What's the best bet this weekend, Al?
I've got my terrible towel. I'm going with the Steelers. Now, I know the public is in love with Arizona because they're the sexy team, the feel-good stories, Kurt Warner, the comeback, and Larry Fitzgerald, the great postseason. And let's face it, you know, TV influences the public's decision in this game because they saw how they upset the Panthers. They all saw how they took care of business against the Eagles. And it's no different in my book than how the Ravens dominated Miami, the Chargers upset Indy, got everybody on their side, and you saw what happened to those teams. But what has resulted is that you're getting tremendous line value in this game. I thought if it was the Steelers-Arizona, this would be a 9.5 to 10-point line. It is right around a touchdown, and it's been that way all from the opening point. And I think in championship games, whether it's college or pro football, running and defense, they're the keys. And Pittsburgh's #1 defense, 13.9 points a game this year. Arizona, 26.6 points per game yield. And this is the other problem I have with the Cardinals. They gave up nearly 38 points a game in their biggest non-division games. Jets, Giants, Washington, Dallas, Carolina, Minnesota, New England, Philadelphia. I don't think Edwin James is going to have a big game against the #2 rushing defense in the league. Kurt Warner, everybody says he's got the great release. I grant you that. But Pittsburgh's pass rush, 51 sacks, and we know Warner has no mobility. On the other hand, I think Ben Roethlisberger is going to be able to torch that Cardinals secondary. They gave up 36 touchdown passes, 13 interceptions this year. And, yeah, Ben doesn't have much pass protection, but Arizona only had 31 sacks. And a couple of Super Bowl betting trends that also favor Pittsburgh. Only 7 times has the straight-up winner failed to cover this game. And in the previous 42 games, 28 decided by double digits, 32 by a touchdown or more. Steelers have won and covered 5 of their last 6 Super Bowl outings, and I think experience plays big here, and it's backed up statistically. You know, first-time teams in the Super Bowl, 5-11 against the spread versus franchises that have been there before. Last team in that situation, Seahawks, when they lost to the Steelers a few years ago. And Ben Roethlisberger, you know, he's covered 7 straight playoff games, so I'm all in on the Steelers.
Apparently you are, and my pen ran out of ink trying to take notes, so let's keep it simple here. Favorite prop bet for Sunday?
I think Kurt Warner to go over 259 yards passing. Win or lose, he's going to be throwing from start to end, so I think that's a gimme.
All right, Al DeMarco, all the information, and you can read all about Al. SportsInfo.com lead handicapper Al DeMarco. 1 to go, Al. 1 to go.
The only one that matters.
The Steelers, given 7. We're coming back on Daily News Live. Could Manny wind